Get fast internet now with the Xfinity Supersonic Bundle. It's unlimited gig internet, a free streaming box, and 1 line of unlimited mobile. Go to xfinity.com/gig, visit a store, or call 1-800-XFINITY to learn more. Limited time offer. New gigabit internet customers only. Other restrictions apply.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. You know, I used to think the Guinness Book of World Records was like a cool thing because, you know, there were like things that I thought, like, wow, that's a hell of an accomplishment right there.
You're so good at something that you made a world record.
Yeah. Which, you know, I mean, I don't know, is balancing a guitar on your chin a thing that you should be in the Guinness Book of World Records for?
Well, can you do it?
No, I can't even. I'm lucky I can balance myself.
Have you even ever tried?
Yeah, you might be able to.
I really didn't see the need for such a feat. Let alone walking over 3 miles while balancing a guitar on my chin. I just never. I mean, I didn't think it doesn't occur to my brain to go, you know what I ought to do? And then the fact that Guinness goes, and if you do it, buddy, be the best at it, and we'll put you in our book.
I wonder. I mean, I don't know. Was there a Mr. Guinness? Like, who's the Guinness?
Well, the guy that created the greatest. Well, you know, some people think the greatest beer ever. You know.
Well, yeah, no, it was the beer people, and it actually came.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, it was them?
Yeah, because it was one of those things where it was just people would sit around a bar talking about the big stuff like that. So they decided to compile a book about world records.
It does sound like people who've had too much to drink have come up with some of these things.
Yeah.
All this time I thought it was like, you know, Sir Reginald Guinness, who was a fan of seeing people accomplish things. So
yes.
And now he would look back on it and be like, what the hell has become of my book? Now you just accept anything.
Of course, you know, I don't know if he's a sir. Do they have knights in Ireland? I'm not sure.
Yes.
But,
yeah, sure, probably.
I don't know, but it's more like Marty McGuinness without the Mick.
Marty McGuinness.
Hi there. Why don't you put a guitar on your chin?
You thought my Sir Reginald Guinness seemed ridiculous, but you went with Marty McGuinness.
Well, I'm trying to think of a good, like, Irishman. An Irishman named McGuinness.
I was Arthur Guinness.
Oh, Arthur without the McGuinness. How are you, sir?
Sir Arthur McGuinness.
Is he a sir, really?
I don't know.
Hello.
You don't want to know the actual guy who created his name. Sir Hugh Beaver.
No.
I'm not even kidding. He's the managing director of the Guinness Breweries, unless Wikipedia's screwing with me.
They are. Yeah, Wikipedia
Your
is
name is
definitely
Hugh
screwed.
Beaver. You deserve to be called Sir.
Yeah.
Sir Hugh Beaver.
I reserve the right not to believe what Wikipedia is saying right now.
I choose this reality. I'm okay with this one.
Yeah, this is why America's dumber. I mean, somebody said, hey, I'm going to put Hugh Beaver in here, and everyone's going to say, guy created Guinness was Hugh Beaver, as opposed to maybe the last name being Guinness.
What if it's true?
What if it's Marty McGuinness, like I want?
I'd rather Hugh Beaver.
Listen, whatever you want in your private time, sir, has nothing to do with world records.
Okay, what happened now?
Do we have a Guinness record for that? So he's a man from Idaho, and yes, he walked 3.4 miles while balancing a guitar on his chin, which every time I think of this, I think of something else he can balance on his chin.
Something that Hugh might know about.
Hey! You know what? I got the Guinness World Record for that.
And there he is on the track and field place, just walking around in a circle with a guitar on his chin.
Well, congratulations to him.
What if you're jogging? Like, what the heck's going on, and why are people watching this guy?
Oh, and yes, this is the same guy that did the chainsaw not too long ago. The one that just keeps breaking all the records.
Oh, he's Chainsaw Boy?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a job?
Not this.
Yeah, this is his job.
This is his job now.
Here is the moment that David Rush started his record attempt, and also audio of the aftermath of finally completing and breaking the record.
All right, here's our guitar. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Oh, ouch.
What hurts? Just like your chin? Or,
Oh, yeah, I'm hurting.
I mean, the sacrifices you make to break stupid records.
Gotta be a strong chin there.
I guess, if you balance a chainsaw on your chin, is that what he did? Well,
I remember that guy.
Yeah, so, at this point, of course he can do a guitar.
You still got to be able to balance it. I mean, because he's balancing it from the top of the guitar to the fat part is up in the air.
Oh.
So the thinner part's on his
So
chin.
you think that's tougher than a chainsaw or about the same?
Man, these are questions I'm not ready to answer this early in the morning. I have to think about that, BJ. Can you get back to me?
You know what shocks me is that someone else already had the record for this because he broke it.
Yeah.
So, Joey, as my son, you know what? You disappoint me that you cannot walk multiple miles with a guitar on your chin. I have failed you as a parent.
It's your genes, man. They didn't help the bad ankles.
That's a fact. Yeah, you know what? I would have gone down. I thought that guitar would have me. Yeah. Well, if you want to see the video of this amazing world record being done, yeah, I didn't think you did either. But you can, if you
At
want
what
to,
point does Guinness just say, no, we're not doing this, guys? I don't care. This is a dumb record. You're not allowed.
yeah, how about this? A man just broke the record for the strongest middle finger. Okay, Guinness has got that.
Okay, that
going
one's
on.
way cooler.
Yeah. I mean, and this is where he's from the UK. Hello, he's probably a sir. And he broke the previous record that stood for a decade when he deadlifted 285 pounds for 8 seconds with his middle finger.
Okay, that's impressive.
What?
I feel like my finger would just bend off.
So I mean, he's probably using like other parts of his body to lift it, but the fact that it's on his finger, or did he just lift it with it? Yeah, I mean, he's obviously using.
It's like it's wrapped around that finger, but I mean, he has his fingers and like it's not like he just left that finger out by itself. Like he's got it almost like in a fist position.
Okay, that so he's using.
I like
more
how
than
like,
one finger.
that's still no big deal. Have you ever tried deadlifting just 285 pounds?
Exactly.
Not possible.
But he's able to do it, with the other muscles on his body because the finger. But the fact that he didn't rip his finger off is pretty something.
Yeah, right?
Right, because that would be me. A man loses middle finger trying to deadlift 285 pounds.
He'd still make the news.
That's true.
So you think, boy, this guy's a genius. Well, his name is Steve. So there you go.
I thought it was Hugh Beaver.
Yeah. Steve H. Beaver was playing around in his friend's home, playing in the home gym during the pandemic when he realized he was close to breaking the random record. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to pursue this with my middle finger. Wow.
This is just, I mean, dude, I was just reading this morning, some guy in Oregon also just broke a world record with Guinness for alphabetizing soup quicker than anybody else. This is what I mean, man.
Like
They just accept anything.
The alphabet soup?
Yeah, he opened up a can of soup. He was able to alphabetize all 26 letters in the can in 2 minutes and 8.6 seconds.
That actually, to me, is a little bit more impressive. I think that's because that's something I could do.
We've literally had a guy achieve a world record at Live Day by shoving stuff in his beard. So, I mean...
Yeah, but that guy was epic.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it takes anything.
That was way more impressive, I think, to have happen in a live event than, hey, if we have Bob over here, he's going to alphabetize this can of soup in 2 minutes and 8.6 seconds.
I don't know. It'd be pretty amazing. You get an overhead camera, get it down there and have him watching doing
now
it.
Steve's watching it, and I think he's changing his mind.
All right, this is pretty sick.
Add some extra music in there.
He did it with a spoon.
Oh, and he's basically pulling them out on an alphabet chart, and so
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. I thought he did it in order, but he didn't do it in order. He just pulled them out and he finds them, and I don't know. I think I'd be more impressed if he did it in order.
You know, I'm with you, BJ. I think, if he was able to go from A, B, C, and so on, so forth. We know the rest, I hope.
Yeah.
We hope.
Now I know my ABCs. Hey, if you want to see any of these videos, because you're bored, go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. Speaking of video, how about this? Video has surfaced of an NFL player that is very high while enjoying Ritz crackers. Today's a good day for videos, man.
Hell yeah.
Steve will tell you all about this. He's got the Migs report for you at 6:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
When it's time for an adventure on the open highway, one quick call to American Family Insurance gets you headed in the right direction. Our travel peace of mind package is there if you encounter a bump in the road. From roadside assistance to rental car coverage, we have you covered. Find a local agent or get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Well informed on the issues of the day? Not this guy. Live from the KISW News Center in downtown Seattle, this is the Migs Report.
Well, thank you guys, and thanks a lot, Tigers, for giving us the Migs Report. And today is your day to enjoy waffles. It's National Waffle Iron Day.
Oh, wow. The iron.
Yeah, you can't just do it in the not the microwave, the toaster oven like I like to do with those pre-made waffles.
Lego, my ego.
Yeah, you got to do it up from the start.
You got to make your own?
Yeah.
Well, I'll only do that at a continental breakfast place.
Oh, dude, right?
Yeah, because you don't care if you make a mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Slather it all on there. Let it drip wherever it drips, and then you got yourself a waffle.
Yeah. Nobody else's mess was on there either, as far as I'm concerned.
It's just a waffle mess.
Yeah,
you
right.
hope.
Wow.
Well, no, I'm never going to have a waffle.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking like that.
man.
Just in general, I wasn't going down any dark road.
I think I'm going to put some ice cream on my waffle. That's how I'm going to celebrate National Waffle Iron Day.
Nice. Good for you, buddy. I'm going to stick with the whipped cream and the tons of syrup.
Can't go wrong with that either. But today it's also a very special day. Let's see if you can guess what it is based on this sound.
Look at this photograph.
Ooh, it's National Photography Day or International?
Yeah, close enough. It's National Camera Day.
Oh, yeah.
Take a picture.
I knew it wasn't Nickelback Day.
I was hoping.
Take some pictures. Make sure they're consensual because you don't want to just take some weird pictures of people.
Well, with your phone now, who knows who's taking my picture? Really, you know what I mean? I bet I'm probably I'm part of somebody's fantasy, right? They probably took my picture and who knows what they're doing.
I do have one of the greatest pictures on my phone. I wouldn't post it because I figured it's up to them to post it, but it's a couple of my buddies. We were wrestling in Oregon on Saturday. We were getting ready to leave, but there was still wrestling going on. I had to leave early because obviously I want to get home at a decent time. And they're just standing outside the VFW hall, but they're standing outside the VFW hall in their wrestling trunks, which are bright pink.
Oh.
And they're one of the guys that works at the VFW hall is like walking away as they're standing there, and it's the most ridiculous picture ever. It's just these shirtless guys in pink trunks.
Oh, yeah. They
pink
look
underwear.
Amazing. Yeah.
While a guy is trying to tell them, I think, hey, why don't you go back inside?
Yeah.
Those are some tight shorts.
Yes, they are. Those are
tight. And one of the guys is picking his butt, too, which is the best part.
Fantastic.
Wow. There you go, man.
Boy.
Forever my favorite photo that I just can't share.
Yeah.
I mean, if they share it, that's fine, but I wouldn't. I sent it to them.
What a nice guy you are.
Well, I figured that's a moment you don't want to not have, so I sent it to those guys.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I figured you guys might want this for future promo pictures.
Yeah, this is a moment.
For the memories.
Here's something for the memories, and that's Jalen Ramsey. He plays for the L.A. Rams, the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, I don't like him.
I know, he's very good. That's why we don't like him. If he was a Seahawk, we'd be like, he's the greatest person ever.
Agreed.
Well, he had off-season shoulder surgery and went well, and he had it done earlier this week. And I do love this, is that he had somebody grab their phone, speaking of camera day, and film the post-surgery high that he was on.
Oh.
Because, when you come through, you're still high. You don't know what the hell is going on. He doesn't remember any of this, but he posted the video. And the video is great because it's just hilarious. He's in the bed at the hospital, and he starts giving the nurses, I don't know if it's really a hard time, but he starts questioning what type of crackers they put on his lap because he's like, I want them Ritz crackers. And then he starts eating them, and he seems very excited about eating them. Here's the audio of it.
All right, let's discharge, baby. These ain't no Ritz crackers.
Oh, I think there's some Ritz crackers in there.
They're graham crackers and Ritz crackers. Well, shit, what's up?
Not sure what he said right there. I think he said Seahawks are a better team.
I think he's like, I'm glad I have crackers. Some kind.
He said, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, well, S-word, what's up? Might be my favorite thing ever.
Dude, it is amazing when you're under and, people tell you the conversations you have when you come out. Because I've had that twice with a colonoscopy.
Yes.
And I'm so afraid of going, I don't know what I'm saying when I come. I don't, when I'm fully conscious, I don't realize I've been up for a while, but just don't remember.
Yeah, my last physical, they said, it's that time. You're going to have to get one of them colonoscopies. And I instantly thought, who do I have take me to get it and pick me up? Because I feel like my wife is not going to have as much fun with this as maybe my buddy Munson or my buddy J-Mac.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea because what if you're, upset at your spouse? That's what I was afraid of. What if we just had a fight recently and then all of a sudden, but I held it in, I bit my lip, and then all of a sudden here I am high going,
you bitch.
I hate you forever. Yeah,
I thought you just say random stupid things.
Well, I know me though. You know, I mean, I'm always angry, so why wouldn't I be angry? You know, I mean, it's,
did you remember what? I mean, I not actually remember, but did anyone remind you of what you said during that time?
No, you know, Sarah was around me, but she decided I just said stupid stuff.
Oh, she just kind of giving like a nothing impressive.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess that's cool. I mean, at least I didn't release all
the things you say when sober is way more dangerous than the things he says when he's under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a happy drunk, and apparently I'm also a happy high guy for coming off, colonoscopies.
Well, good luck to Jalen Ramsey and his Ritz crackers. Hopefully he can't play very well though next season.
That's what I'm hoping, because it's not that long before they get into camp and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, really, next month, right? Or a little more than next month, because I mean, August is when things start heating up.
Yep, absolutely. So,
dang. All right, Jalen, look, we need all the help we can get. You need not to be healthy.
All right, we go from Ritz crackers to chicken nuggets. This story is messed up. But so it's a 34-year-old guy in Florida. His name is John. He was arrested because, he robbed a man at gunpoint outside of a Wendy's last Thursday. Apparently, John approached this customer who was getting out of his car, heading into the Wendy's. And he's like, hey, can you buy me some chicken nuggets? The guy's like, no. So he goes in the restaurant. John was not happy about that, so when the guy came out, he ambushed him. He pointed a gun at the guy, demanded the guy's gold chain and his car keys. The guy gave him up, and John took off. Fortunately, the cops caught him and then arrested him. But he didn't ask for the chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's doing.
Would you, if someone said, hey, go get me some chicken nuggets, or when you come out, I'm going to point a gun at you and take your gold chain, would you get the guy some chicken nuggets?
Oh, I get him chicken nuggets, yeah. I would.
Even if he didn't threaten me, if he asked nicely and asked, please, hey, can you give me some chicken nuggets? Okay, sure.
He didn't say how many. You get him that 4-piece for $1 or something like that.
Yeah, you got to think about the fact that sometimes if any rando is going to talk to you, you got to go, what's the worst that could happen? I'm going to get those chicken nuggets.
I probably would just say no.
Oh, look at you, because you want all the chicken nuggets.
I do.
That's the reason.
Even if I did get them, I'd be like, dude, I did get you some chicken nuggets, but I realized they look really delicious. I'm keeping them myself.
Oh, you monster.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Sorry, buddy.
Please, run.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm running from a guy with a gun.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting my chicken nuggets.
Over the nuggets, yep.
Yeah, so speaking of fast food, we had talked about that guy at Burger King that worked for a Burger King. They gave him, after like 27 years of working there, just a bunch of random ridiculous things like a Starbucks cup, candy. It became a big viral conversation online where someone set up a GoFundMe for the guy, and it was over $100,000 has been donated to him, including like $5,000 from David Spade. Man, it's over $230,000.
Wow.
It's
Good for him.
It's the most random thing. It's so funny how certain things will just pick up steam, and after it hit $100,000, the last thing I'm thinking is I need to donate money to this guy. At this point, I'm like, he's good. No, there's people out there who are like, I want to make sure this guy's got a ridiculous amount of money.
Well, that's why we say every dollar counts, because I mean, how many of these are probably just $5, $10 donations, but there's just so many.
Yes. Yeah, you have $10 here, $5 there. It's over $240,000 for this guy.
Well,
somebody said $50 there. Still, that random guy named Scott Dawson, he still outbid or outdonated David Spade by $200.
Yeah, see, now at this point, if you're a celebrity, anybody that knows David Spade, if you're one of his buddies, you gotta, like Adam Sandler's got to come through now just to piss off David Spade and go, you know what, I'm going to give $5,500 and outbid both of them.
Next thing you know, all of Hollywood's involved. This guy's now a millionaire. Because they just want to show how big their ski is.
Well, I would do it just for David in private. I would be like David, and I would have to put my name on there. Otherwise, David wouldn't believe it was me.
Hey, best wishes to Travis Barker. I don't know if you heard the story. I still don't know exactly what's going on, but yesterday he was hospitalized. He went to the hospital, put out kind of a creepy kind of tweet that just said, God save me, but that's also a name of a song that he performed and recorded with Machine Gun Kelly on the new record. So at first, you're thinking, okay, well, maybe that's his favorite song. But then all of a sudden he goes to the hospital, then goes to go to a different hospital because it's so serious. But there's no word on exactly what's going on. Some kind of mysterious ailment. But his daughter's tweeting, ask for prayers for him, and they're saying it's pretty serious, whatever it is. Do we know if he's had health stuff before? He has. But he was also the guy. He was in that plane that crashed. And he had all that severe burn.
That's right. I knew there was something about Travis that was like he went through an ordeal.
He had some infection from that. He has had some issues in the past where you're like, oh, I hope he makes it through. But This one just kind of came out of nowhere. So, I mean, hopefully he's going to be all right, but kind of scary to see that, and there's no word on exactly what's going on with him.
It makes you wonder, that initial accident, if it just didn't down the road cause problems.
More stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday, good news for us Mariners fans. Man, it was 0-0 forever. I finally went to bed. I was like, I can't keep watching this game. I don't think it's going to... It was just a battle of two teams that didn't seem like they wanted to win the game.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's them and the Orioles. 0-0 in the 8th. There's 2 men on base for the Mariners, 2 outs. And then the legend, Jesse Winker, he gets to the bat, and he proves that it's not just his fists that can do some hitting, as he just hit it. It was like a double, I think. And, well, here's the play-by-play.
Julio taken off, club, high and deep, out to right field. Hayes can make the catch. Crawford's in. He's waving home Julio. Winker stands up. He's pounding his hands at second base. And the Mariners take a 2-out, 8th inning, 2-0 lead on the Orioles.
And that's how the game ended, BJ. 2-0.
Yeah, it's nice to have a closer.
Back on track!
Yeah, that was actually nice. What Paul Sewald got his 7th save.
Yeah, it's nice to have a closer.
Is that some kind of vague thing about the Boston Red Sox?
Yeah, you called it. Last night they had a 1-run lead going into the 9th, and they did not win the game.
It's like, wait a second. That tone of voice makes me feel like there's something going on in Bo Sox land.
Yeah. Oh, it is. The closer by committee line, whenever anybody goes, yeah, we're not going to have a closer, it'll be closer by committee, and you'd be like, so what you're saying is that we're going to lose all the close games in the 9th. Thank you.
Relief pitcher. It takes a village.
Yeah. So, seriously, it's nice to if the Mariners at least have a closer. Seawall seems to be doing a pretty good job.
Oh, no, yeah. Wonder when, all of a sudden, Winker's looking pretty damn good, but he's got to take a little bit of a break at some point because of that suspension, most likely. But Mitch Haniger just started taking some batting practice for the first time, so hopefully he'll be making his triumphant return at some point. Also, Kyle Lewis, he took batting practice as well, so no word on when he's going to return from that concussion, but that would be nice to get him back, too. But the Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Can they win another series? We'll find out today. It all starts at 1:10 in the afternoon.
They should win another series. I know they don't have a lot of players, but you know what? If we get Haniger and Lewis and Ty France back, after the All-Star break and the rest of the team is, then there could be a shot. Because like I said, the Red Sox don't have a closer, and I really feel like if they can't figure that out, they're not gonna be in the wild card contention long.
As far as whether it's going to be 68 degrees, you know what? It's going to be 69 and cloudy.
Yeah, nice. Cloudy. Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you got to do? Okay. Hey, thanks to Kia Fuel for giving us some news report, and that's what's up.
Still not bad temperature though.
No, it was not. It was nice yesterday.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah,
a decent breeze,
a little cloudy, some rain in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I felt better for my neighbors because with the 90-something degree weather, I was out in my back, just cleaning up the little area after Tatum was playing, and one of my neighbors looks over and goes, "You got air conditioning in there?" And I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to make him feel bad because I was like, I could tell in his tone of voice he did not.
Oh no!
And I was like, yeah, we do. He's like, must be nice. And I look and go, it is.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
I didn't mean it like in a douchey way, but I was like, yes, it is nice.
Don't you live in a newer development?
Yeah, and he even said I should have worked it into the deal of buying the new house.
Yeah, why?
That's what we did.
How do you not do that, Jimmy? You know what the last summers have been like. See, people think they can endure it, but the last few summers have been a beating.
In all fairness, just from the conversation, I don't know them all that well, but just from the conversation, it sounds like they're new to Washington.
Oh, somebody should have warned those guys.
I hope that there's just an anomaly. I'm like,
time to get that heat pump.
Yeah. Time to start, saving.
Does the heat pump do something for your air conditioning?
Yeah. With me, it regulates the heat and the air conditioning, so it's lowered our bills all across the board on that stuff.
Oh, and do you have real AC in the house?
Yes.
Oh, and the heat pump helps that out?
Absolutely.
Did not know that.
Fantastic.
Okay, then.
It's going to pump him up.
Mm-hmm. I have learned something new today. I'm going to go to the Home Depot and get one and install it myself and probably blow up the house.
No, you should probably get
what could happen?
Joe said he'd be more than happy to help you.
Joe and I would make a great team.
Low price.
Yeah.
That would be a YouTube series I would watch. You two trying to do home improvement stuff.
Oh, my father would be rolling in whatever he's rolling in. Yeah, because he was a handy guy, and he'd be like, because he would probably install it himself.
The shortest YouTube series you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It'd be so great. It'd just be fireworks every single. It'd be like American Chopper, like the family dynamics, but just a way different vibe. Like you guys don't have the skill set. At least they did.
Yeah, we both know we're idiots, but who's the bigger idiot? That would be the one. Yeah,
it'd just be a countdown until I explode. You have a little boiling meter.
Yeah,
it'll be a YouTube series about you guys going on YouTube to try and figure out how to do things.
Yes,
yeah, that's very.
It'd be like a 15-second video when you guys forget to shut off the power to an area and electrocute yourself.
That's right.
And every episode ends with BJ on the phone with a contractor for whatever it is that they. Yeah, can you come out and do this heat pump thing?
Yeah.
And then a thumbs up. It's all done. And the guys in the back working on it.
This is a series waiting to happen.
Why do our home improvements cost 4 times the normal cost? Well, because we tried to do it ourselves first. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one right.
What does the F stand for in the government agency FEMA?
Fun.
No.
Federal.
Yes. It should be fun, shouldn't it? You want a shot at beating Steve? You got it. 206-421-ROCK. We're playing Beat Miggs at 647 on The Rock.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
When it's time for an adventure on the open highway, one quick call to American Family Insurance gets you headed in the right direction. Our travel peace of mind package is there if you encounter a bump in the road. From roadside assistance to rental car coverage, we have you covered. Find a local agent or get a quote at amfam.com.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.